Well, hello, it's Therèsa Fernand, who's Day's Charm. Today I was going to talk about one thing and I decided to talk about expectation and perception and judgment. And I've been coming across with my clients as well as personally, when people say you've changed or I don't know who you are anymore, or their experience of you is different. Now, I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and when people's environments change, when people have gone through traumatic and stressful incidents, life occurring, vivid events, you will experience the people that you know and love differently. Because it's not that they've changed, but their situation and their normal everyday routine of how they are living has changed. So wouldn't it inevitably make sense that your experience of them in a certain environment, in a particular lifestyle, has therefore made you see, hear, observe something that's unfamiliar to you? So some people get very hurt by the conditions that we feel because the people that we love and we know them, are acting, or we are perceiving their actions differently. So people that have had great loss and tragedy by death, people that have experienced divorce or separation or a major breakup, people that have had significant changes to their business and their lifestyle during the pandemic, and they may have had to regroup and rethink, maybe re-entering the workforce, maybe losing a job that they had for 10, 20 years. So is it selfish of us to always want to experience the people that we know and love the same way? And is it a reflection on ourselves to say, you're making me feel uncomfortable? And I've looked at this on two different levels. Not only when I listen to my clients, but myself personally, having gone through so much, how I have been different in my survival mode and dealing with my friends and family. And also how I experience other people that have gone through things during this time. And as humans in this ego, we take things very personally. And we're like, you're not the same anymore. You disappointed me. You're not responding to me the way you used to. Hear that. You're not making me feel comfortable in my observation of you. Think about that. So we're so used to experiencing the people that we know and love in a certain way. But those people that we know and love, their lives perhaps could be completely changed for the good, the bad, and the ugly. And in that combination herewith, they are responding to the changes. So what do? Do we support those changes? Do we speak up? Or do we look within ourselves and say, they're growing and I can love them and work within the new experiences that I can create with my friends and my family members, because they're no longer in the same role that they had in our life a year ago, 2 years ago. Food for thought. And it for me personally, It's on both sides of the fence. If you've always experienced, say you have a group of friends and you always went out as a couple, if one of those people are not there anymore, it's hard. It's really hard for not only the people in the group to feel your pain and who's missing, but it's even more painful sometimes for the person that lost that relationship, whether by death or by choice or by departure or separation, how they can go on and relate to that group again. You feel me? There's so much going on. Be kind, be patient, because there are both sides to this. The friends and the family that are on the sidelines, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to relate and experience. You in this different role. And the person going through it, who's feeling maybe left out. I have client after client saying, no one's reached out after my partner and I no longer can participate as a couple. I haven't heard from the group. I feel left out. So it is definitely a two-sided thing, right? And sometimes if we have children at home, it affects the children. It affects family members that are extended. It's so complex. I feel like there's stuff going on this week as far as emotions. I feel like we're doing a disservice to ourselves, to the people that we love, and we're lacking compassion and understanding. So I'm asking you to check in. Stop internalizing and being judgmental, okay? So we have judgment card. Wow, really, literally judgment card. 4 cards here. What's going on? You're talking about people because you're uncomfortable. You're talking about people you love. Your distrust and your abandonment because of your own feeling not returned in some way. I mean, these cards are matching literally exactly what I just spoke about. So there's divine message here to take a step back and think about not how you're experiencing the other person as being changed or different, but also how they must be feeling within that change. Like I said, there's people that have, in this time, been frightened and some people terrified for their health and their family. There's political views that have influenced and changed how people relate to each other. Get back behind the wheel and set your sights for what's important. And that's compassion and understanding. Don't alienate the people that you know and love. And I'll leave you with this last thought. Did you ever consider that the person you know and experienced in a certain way with a certain situation may have been a different person all along, that the true nature of the person was hidden behind a relationship, behind a job, behind opinion, behind conformity, walking on eggshells and disguised. And maybe now, in that expansiveness, that awakening, we've all done this awakening, supposedly, and this work during this time. Who are we? This authenticity is emerging of who we are and who we want to be. And you know what? Some people just aren't going to like it. So I'm asking you to self-reflect and see where your discomfort is. Is it within the person or is it within yourself? Because if you are truly understanding and loving and patient and kind, you wouldn't feel like the person's doing it to you to hurt you. You would understand that that change is coming because that person is growing. Choose wisely, grow with them, hook into their good stuff, find out, inquire, and always be well. Ciao for now.